Become a stone, for they charge at us!
Enemy incoming! Stand firm! They thunder towards the Emperor's Legion!
Alrighty, welcome back everybody to the Tamurkhan campaign, and first thing is, of course, I want to thank everybody who voted on whether or not to continue this campaign, and the majority of people do seem to want to continue this campaign, and that suits me fine. I'm enjoying this campaign anyway, and the way that I see it, this campaign gives me an opportunity to get some revenge against Grimgor for ruining my Astrogoth campaign. So yeah, I've got extra incentive to continue with this one because Grimgor is indeed going to be our next opponent. We just, at the tail end of the last episode, took Hanyo Port, and that is the end of Cathay. So Cathay is no longer a thing. We still have Lokir and Clan Eshin over here. And they are going to be kind of a nuisance. I'm afraid Lokir did declare war on us. We made peace with him because he's a bit of a distraction from Grimgor, which is what we have wanted to, focus on all along. But in any case, I wouldn't be surprised if at any point here Lokir and or Snikich decide to declare war on us. If they do, we'll deal with it. But for now, we're going to throw most of our force at Grimgor. I do just want to check one thing here while I'm thinking about it, and that is we're in a defensive alliance with Kugath. Is there any chance we could make it a real alliance so that he joins us for war with Grimgor? It doesn't appear to be the case. Since I'm in here in diplomacy, I might as well go ahead and check everything else out. We do have defensive alliance options here with some of these others. If I'm going to go to war with Grimgor, maybe we could consider the Chaos Dwarfs, but no, there's not really any value to having them as allies right now. So look at Emmerich. Negative 1,020 in terms of our likelihood of success. Okay, and how strong is he? Emmerich, how strong are you? You are not terribly strong. You're okay, but you're nothing special, that's for sure. And so it looks like Reichland and Wissenland are the big winners in this campaign as well. So that's just like in the Skarsnik campaign. Not quite as strong as they are in the Skarsnik campaign, but they're definitely thriving. It looks like the Thrones of Decay changes has definitely aided certain factions. All right, anyway, so not going to worry about it too much. We're going to go ahead and continue with the plan of attacking Grimgor once we get our armies closer to him. Obviously, we just captured Hanyo Port, so our movement here with Tamurkhan is done for the time being. I have taken, I think, everything in the blue line that I need to worry about. I've taken, I think, everything in the red line I need to worry about. Now it's just a matter of nice-to-haves. Okay, I think then we've already given him all the thematic skills. I feel like Mentor would be a waste of points for him. I guess we're back to looking at... No, we don't want that. I think I'll just continue to maybe Gosh, I don't know what to do here. I could give him more hit points, I suppose. We're getting to those last few points, and I want to spend them wisely, but if I'm never going to have any of these units in the army, there's really no point in taking this Toad Dragons. Where are you at, Toad Dragons? Toad Dragons, Toad Dragons, Toad Dragons. Okay, so taking this would give us melee attack bonus, weapon strength bonus, and ward save. Yeah, it's worth having it for the Toad Dragons, I guess. Okay, fair enough. So he's done now. Yeah, now we're definitely scraping the bottom of the barrel here for our heroes. Let's go ahead and give you Kazakh, I guess, at this point. I guess we'll give you more armor. Why not? An extra 15 points armor doesn't seem like it's going to do much, but whatevs. Okay, you can have Gate of Nurgle. You, Pinchai, you can benefit from... I think maybe we'll give you Deadly Blade. There's value in increasing your melee attack. Okay. And then finally, Azubor here, you are going to get Specialist. It looks like I was giving you some points here in the blue line. I think maybe we'll give you assault units in Assault Garrison as well. Meanwhile, magic items wise, nothing. I was just trying to find the, there we go, Vile Seed. Okay, Vile Seed's pretty good. Pretty good. I think maybe we'll give this to him. Boom, you got it, man. Okay. Yeah, regeneration's good stuff. Okay. So, you, nothing more to do with you right now. Let me save the game while I'm thinking about it. I guess I don't need to since I just, literally just started this session, Michael. Okay. We've got the money to maybe do a little bit more recruiting, but I think I may hold off for the moment. Up here, you... Oh, this is... I forgot about this. Yeah, we've actually got... Astrogoth trying to launch his own counterattack against Grimgor, but we know Grimgor's floating around here somewhere. The thing is, we're at the point of the campaign, you know, turn 111, where the Wa armies are not nearly as overpowered as they are in the early game, so I really kind of feel like Grimgor might be a disappointment as an enemy after all. You know, maybe he'll make me eat my words there, but it's kind of how it feels to me. All right, let me, before I start upgrading settlements, let me go through the rest of my armies. You need no more replenishing. How much money can we get? Yeah, I'm not going to start raiding just yet, but I am going to move closer. Okay, there we go. Now we can see... This is not Grimgor himself. This is just a random army of his. It's fine. Okay. Over here, you've moved. You've moved. You've moved. You've moved. You've moved. Okay, so we're done with all that. Wait a minute. What about our heroes? I thought we had another hero floating around over here. Let me see what we can do on the hero front. Oh man, we can get all kinds of more of additional heroes. Oh, tons of them. Okay. Alright, well, we're going to do that then. So you, right here, Stormvrak Mount, you're further away. I am going to go ahead and level you up. You are expensive, but whatever. Take the infections. Then we will do a cultist here. We'll give... Are we using Plague Bearers here? No, we are not. We're still using the Mortal units. Okay, so we'll give you Weapon Master. Boom.
Cultist.
And increase mobility, infernal champion, hard to hit, and we can give you some magic items here. You can take an enchanted shield and an ogre blade, and that might be it. And a luck stone, sure, why not? Okay. Okay, so you're good. And then we can also get an exalted hero over here. Scaled skin's pretty good. Hideous visage, evil. Yeah, we'll take scaled skin. Boom.
The Fly Lord's chosen.
And you can get Blade Master, hard to hit. And again, you can have yourself. Was it an ogre blade? No, berserker sword. Berserker sword. And that's it. Ancillaries wise, is everything assigned? Looks that way. Nope, we got Plague Doctor, but only for lords. Okay. Oh, Skeptic. There you go. That's fine. Alright. So, now we've got these two heroes over here for this army. What about over here? Corpulent or Plagueist. Okay, so this army is going to have chosen, again, no plague bearers. So let's go ahead and give you Corpulent. Boom. Same skills, increased mobility, infernal champion, hard to hit. And we'll give you an exalted hero as well, hideous visage, evil eyeball. Let's give you evil eyeball. And you get Blade Master. Hard to hit, hard to hit. Okay. Very good. Now we're talking. Now we're basically break even on the money. We'll make money once we start fighting battles again. You right here. Okay, what do I want to do with you? I could maybe do an improved garrison. This is awful. How does he only have 9 units? Oh, because I'm looking at the minor settlement, not the major settlement. Michael, you idiot. Okay. Yeah, okay, so he'll be in better shape than once this is built. That's fine. And then Nangao, you are not really on the front line, so I don't really have to worry about upgrading your garrison. I think we'll go ahead and upgrade that, though. Okay. Let's just really quickly... Oh, and Hanyaport, of course. I captured this, so get yourself a garrison. And we really need this building right here. Okay. You know what we're going to do? We're going to head back here to... Wow. We got a lot of territory and all of a sudden. Okay, yeah, we're going to cancel this. Cancel that, and we're going to... That saved us enough money to now go ahead and... I guess cycling through this way is not the fastest way to do it. Okay, let's go ahead and now get you this. I'm not too concerned about extra population growth. So I think what we'll do instead is we'll go ahead and give you maybe 372 infections. We can afford that. Okay. Start getting some more military buildings going. All right. And we'll just, now with 5,200 left. You guys are fine. I'm really looking for economic buildings that we want to improve right now. And I'm not seeing any. Right here, Howling Citadel. Yep, we can upgrade that one right there. Okay. Very good. And then you, why don't we go ahead and get another... I'm going to assume I've done more of these than any of the others, so let's do this with you. Okay. All right, and then I did also have... Is this the plague? No, where's the plague that I started? that I really wanted to spread. Maybe it is here. I guess it is here. Alright, so nothing to do from that standpoint. Okay, I'm not going to recruit any more units there for you. I'm going to go ahead and get the show on the road here by ending this turn. One turn away from finishing our technology. Just desserts, we need to Razor Sack Veil of Titans, which is not going to happen because it's currently occupied by Kugath, who is an ally of ours. Okay. Alright, I think we're good here to go ahead and end our turn at last. Okay, I'm perfectly fine with Kugath being the one to take Shrine of the Alchemists there, which we raised. I'm a little bit concerned that the Skaven would grab it, but far better for Kugath to grab it. I should really look to see who else he is at war with. I'm going to assume he's at war with Emmerich. But maybe that's not a good assumption. Okay, so Astrogoth, you are not going to attack Grimgor after all. Okay. Fine, be that way. Emmerich. You're heading into the water, that's fine. That's very unlikely to be headed in our direction. More likely to be against Kugath. And there's Emmerich himself. He's only level 28. That's interesting. I would say I have faith in Kugath to be able to take care of Emmerich, but I'm not actually sure I do have faith in him to beat Emmerich. I don't even know where Kugath himself is. And it's probably going to take Kugath's strongest army with him at the head of it in order to defeat Emmerich. Okay, so Lokir is heading eastward. That's fine. We'll see if he declares war on anybody else. If he doesn't, then it's going to mean it's only a matter of time before he goes back to war with us, probably. A little sip of coffee to wake myself up. Got to pay attention to these nasty Skaven. Always good to keep an eye on the Skaven. You can never trust these guys at all. And they have a lot of armies hovering in the vicinity of our settlements. Not only that, but they pretty much are blocked off. They cannot expand anywhere except into our territory. Okay, so there's Grimgor himself. He,
You may approach Nurgle's favored one.
I'm sorry, Festus, but I'm not interested. Not interested. Let me take care of Grimgor before I get myself involved with Reichland. Festus is down to, looks like, well, he's got four regions here. That's actually not too bad considering how much stronger the Imperial factions are than he is. And I don't know this Wood Elf faction. I don't recognize that banner at all. Okay. Curse of the Leper, that's good, okay. Fleshy Abundance, that's good. Raid a region belonging to the Knights of Calador, okay. We might be able to do that. And Spurt Mildew, you received a plague. Is this... That's good. That's an army plague. That's one that we want. Okay, very good. We're still looking just fine here. Spurt Mildew's actually at full strength now. I think I was racing him now back to towards the west, right? Let's do Urkathal here first. Urkathal, you need a level up right here. Falpus, Father of Pox. you can have rancid visitations. Okay, and
What a distinct
we do need to get Ezar Doombolt. Here he is. We need to get his fealty up higher here. So by looting settlements, defeating Skaven, Greenskin, or Torse. Okay, well, we'll get there soon enough. That is going to be happening before too much longer. And then what we want to do is we want to get headed up this way as fast as possible. I would not mind it if our Winds of Magic, if we got to a region where the Winds of Magic are blowing, but it's fine. Okay, so you are going to jump into this army, and you are going to jump into this army. Okay, very good. Golgast, you are going to, I think... we're going to go ahead and... Let me just see here. If we trespass... No, there's no reason to trespass. What we want to do is we want to make sure that we're close enough where we could attack this settlement in a single turn. And we can reach it from where we're at right now. We can reach it. So let's just stay hidden. And let's go ahead and get you guys into the army.
We shall spread rot quicker.
Okay, you cannot quite reach this turret, it looks like. That's fine. This is going to be the same for you, I'm sure. Yep, okay. You just moved to there, that's fine.
Of despair. Even Earthfather could not.
Okay. Back over here to Spurt Mildew. Yeah, we're going to, at this point, assume that Wei Jin is fine. Their garrison is actually not really very strong, is it? And Mingzhu, yours is also not very strong. And Terracotta Graveyard. Oh, I completely forgot about Blisterkin here. Completely forgot about him. Okay, so he needs some heroes as well. Alright. Spurt Mildew, you're going to keep going this way. In March Stance, that's fine. If I do this, yeah. Basically, this is the fast... Oh, no, wait a minute. No, maybe I was moving him up this way. Was I moving him up this way? I think I was. Okay, so the blue gets me up to here, which is still a turn or two away from Grimgor's territory. If I go in this direction, the blue, it's the same thing. Okay. Doesn't really matter if I take the north road or the south road. We're going to take the north road then, just because I like the idea of having another army up there where our main empire is. I consider this to be sort of supplementary or auxiliary empire. Okay, and then finally you, here in Terracotta Graveyard. I want you to stay right here and start improving your Winds of Magic. You're going to be my emergency reserve if we have to move back over here to defend Wei Jin. You're fairly close. And okay, so that, I think we've now moved everybody. Oh no, not you. Okay. Yeah, you are going up this way as well. Still many turns away, unfortunately. Okay, Tamurkhan. Here we go. Now, Tamurkhan, how far can you get? And is it safe for us to leave Hanyo Port? Our control here, it's okay. I probably should have built the control building instead of the military building, but it's fine. Okay, we're going to put you in march stance. And we're going to move you this away. You should still be able to replenish in Kugath's territory. Okay, yeah, money-wise, we're back down to being quite poor. But you're fine. You're not losing public order quite so quickly. And here, up here, everywhere is doing okay. Alright, let me just check the plagues out here. Okay, we can do income from all buildings again, so it's time to check out our provinces. Bloodfire Falls, yeah, this is the one where we put the plague initially right here. Still didn't spread over the last intern, that's unfortunate. I probably should be... No, I was going to say, I could switch it to increase the chance of a plague spreading. Yeah, let me do that, actually. Okay, so, anyway, you are getting the Howling Citadel. Wait a minute, no. Monolith of Festerlong. Yeah, Monolith of Festerlong, you really need the plague. But you might get it from the Howling Citadel. Let's find another one that's making more than 1,000. The Challenge Stone. Okay, you need a plague. Let's get you a plague. We're going to give you income from all buildings, construction cost for all buildings, and growth. I don't see any reason not to take those. Those are all three very good for settlements. I'm going to go ahead and increase the duration up to 7 turns. And we're going to increase the spread. And all this is going to cost 500. That's fine. We can do that. In fact, it all adds up. We're a little bit better off now money-wise. Not much, but a little bit. And maybe it'll spread, and we're going to try to increase the chance of it spreading because we've got that commandment going. So, that's good. Okay, Lord Not Moved. You, yeah, I'm leaving you there. Okay, time for technology. We can do IROT. Construction cost for infrastructure buildings. That might actually be pretty good. Soldiers of Pestilence. That could also be very good. But I'm not doing any recruiting right now, so I'm leaning more towards IROT incubation. But before we do that, we could do viral incubation. That's good, actually. That's quite useful. We could do fleshy growths on our way to... Yeah. This is too good to not go for. Okay, we're going to do fleshy growths. We're going to work our way to getting a ward save 5% for all of our heroes, all of our characters. Okay. I think there's no reason to check diplomacy again, probably. Go ahead and save the game, and another intern. And another sip of coffee. So Godslayer is actively at war with Malachi. Kugath is... Okay, that's good. That's what we just mentioned in the last intern. Okay, so Chant, how likely are you to be able to take care of Emmerich? Probably not very. Eglikix, Trolltooth. You are moving down to help out against Emmerich. That's good. And so is Garrulus Gurlus. That's good. Okay, I approve for the most part of what Kugath is doing here. I'm not really sure what that guy's, what he's all about, but I can make sense of at least most of their behavior. Okay, you are really, really brave, my man. Not exactly sure. Oh, look at that. Okay, he just took that settlement that I was kind of keeping an eye on. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Okay, Imric took that little ocean encounter. And here he comes. I thought Kugath had an army up here. What happened to Kugath's army right there? Is it... Oh, it's closer to Dreadrock. Okay, there it is. Alright, and so... Lokir does not appear to be moving aggressively towards us. So I'm just going to ignore him for the time being. And Snickich. Yeah, he really, unfortunately, he doesn't have anywhere to expand. He's not going to attack his ally, Lokir, which means it's got to be us. But my guess is he's afraid to do it, and he should be. Okay, Malachi. Malachi must have won that battle against the Godslayer. I didn't really pay close attention to that. And finally, Grimgor. Grimgor does have his Wa going. I haven't seen the Wa target on the map. But based on his location, it's probably up there close to where we are. Ambush foiled. Yeah, actually I want to... This is exactly where I wanted to look. Settlement receives plague. The monolith of Festerlung. Okay, is this the settlement plague? It is, very good. And Blizzard Peak. It is, that's good as well. And Dragon, okay, this is very good. So yeah, our settlement plagues are slowly spreading around. Just the way that we wanted. Excellent. I'll take all that. Alright, and anyway, so I just wanted to double check and make sure this is not the Wa target. I don't know where the where his Wa target is. Very interesting, and I'm pretty sure he's still only at war with the Chaos Dwarfs, right? Yep, just the two of them. Okay. Imric is at war with just us and Kugath. Kugath is at war with just Imric. Okay. Alright. Tamurkhan. I could always come down here and help him out with Lokir. I'm sorry, with Imric, not with Lokir. But yeah, again, that would just be a distraction. So what we want to do is we want to find a good target of Grimgor's. We could come this way. We're looking at 3 turns away there. Blood Peak really looks like the closest target, but we can also get to Blood Peak with this guy. In fact, yeah. So we're gonna take a quick peek at Blood Peak and decide whether or not Urkathal's army by itself is enough to take it. Oh yeah, size 9 garrison. Okay, so if he's going to take Blood Peak, then that means Grimgor can head over here. Okay. And then Spurt Mildew. Where are you at, Spurt Mildew? Oh, that's right. I forgot. I'm heading moving you up this way.
Weeping fate.
Okay, and then you, Gruckmer. You're still several turns away from getting to the army of Vigo, which is where I want you. And speaking of Vigo, you are... At this point, you're at full Winds of Magic. If you're going to start losing Winds of Magic if I were to take you out of Channeling Stance, but that's okay. I don't think it's a big deal. I think... Saber Mountain is a... It's not a walled city, but it is a big garrison.
My pestilence.
Versus Gorger Rock, which is a smaller garrison. Okay. I think we're going to start moving you down in this direction. Of course, we do need to wait for the chieftain to get there, and also we do need to do some more recruiting of units, but actually I think what we can probably do, let's pull you out, and we'll just use you to scout ahead a little bit. We're still a couple turns away, but it doesn't hurt to start keeping track of where his armies are. This one's going to be a little bit tougher to take, but still very much doable, especially with Chosen. I mean, these are good units right there, those Chosen. Okay, and then is that everybody? No, we can move you in. Oh, and we can move you in. I'm just going to stay where I'm at right now because I expect that the Greenskins will take Fort Dwarslav right back. I can't imagine the Chaos Dwarves being able to take territory and actually hang on to it. So I'm going to continue to just be a witness to what's going on over here. And you are fine right there. You've moved, you've moved, you've moved, you've moved, you've moved, you've moved. You're staying where you are, and that's it. Okay, so then our settlements. You are actually... Oh, okay. Yeah, I forgot about this. You are actually going to rebel. Gosh, I might actually need to recruit into this army, huh? The question is, recruit what into this army? Okay, let me take a look here at you and your buffs. Oh, you buff Aspiring Champions and Chosen. Okay. Well, I think maybe we'll summon in some Chosen. Wonder if that army is strong enough now to... Because it's only 4 units, but it's 4 good units. I wonder if that's going to be strong enough to take on a rebellion. I do not know the answer to that. I guess we could always turn off the collect income. That would certainly buy us a little bit of time. But now, we're going to let the rebellion happen, and we're going to see how well we can deal with it. And then everywhere else, I guess I've just gone through all the settlements. I don't need to go through them every turn, particularly when we don't have money to upgrade anything. Okay, so I'm going to stop right there. Let's go ahead and check diplomacy this turn since we didn't do it last turn. Not really any changes to speak of.
The dragon shall wake.
Okay. Think we will then go ahead and end our turn. Let me just check one more thing out. The army here. This is Kargan the Crazed. Okay, if we get a little bit more fealty with you, so we need to raise settlements, or else we need to go to war with Kislev Empire or Bretonnia. All right, so we're actually not going to be getting any fealty with him in the near future. I was just going to say, if we could get another aspiring champion, that would be pretty good to get into that army. But oh well, not going to worry about it. Okay, I think we're ready then to go ahead and do one more in turn. We're getting very, very close to launching our massive attack of Grimgor. And now I'm back to not really understanding what Kugath is doing with his armies. One would think he needs some help fighting Imric, and yet he's moving his closest army, or not his closest, but one of his closest armies away. Kislev is not so very far away. We could probably go to war with Kislev soon. No, we're not interested in an alliance with a super weak faction. I don't blame you for asking, however. I'm sure you would love to have us as an ally. Aha! Oh, no, that's... If that was the Wa target, he had already taken it. Okay. Interesting here. Okay, so Imric is going to take that settlement. And Chant here is possibly going to have to fight his own battle. He actually should hope that this guy attacks him on his own, because otherwise Lokir will come over and the two armies together might gang up on him. Okay, we're going to have to pay some attention to Imric and Kugath, because we don't want Kugath to collapse. Or actually, I don't know, maybe we don't care. That gives Tamurkhan the opportunity to prove that he is the favored of Nurgle. Clan Eshin. Yeah, you guys are really... not really much for you to do, huh? Yeah, they're just kind of aimless right now. Reichland and Wissenland are apparently not attacking Festus. Okay, here we go. Time for Grimgor. So we got some action up here. Oh, he's assassinating some of Astrogoth's heroes. And then we have, of course, we're going to have a massive battle here, which Astrogoth, I assume, is going to retreat from. Indeed. And then Grimgor is actually going to fall back. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. It looks almost like Astrogoth has fought Grimgor to a standstill, or to a stalemate up here. Which is fine. The longer Grimgor gets held up here, the longer that he's not going to be down in the southern part of his empire defending from our attack. Terracotta Graveyard, you got a... Okay, that's unfortunately an army plague that you got, but it's fine. Imminent Rebellion. Settlement receives Plague. Ice Spewer. That's good. That's one that we want. The Volary. That's good. That's the Settlement Plague as well. And Winds of Magic, the Winds of Pain. Okay, we'll take that. That's very good. And Buildings Constructed. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look here. Tamurkhan. We're one turn away from being able to launch the attack with him. Well, 2 turns away, really. We're going to have to move next turn and then attack. Okay. Then we've got Vigo. You can take Gorger Rock with just what you've got. So let's get you to... Let's go ahead and move you down into his territory.
Unto slaughter.
If he declares war on us because of this one little trespass, then so be it. You, at this point, need to get back into that army. We haven't had any battles yet this episode, and I'm actually starting to run low on time here. I think I'll probably go overtime just to get a battle in. Okay, you're fine. You know, we're just going to leave you here, doing your thing, watching the events as they transpire right here. We need to now go ahead and get another unit of Chosen.
Spread talks together.
You got an increased casualty replenishment rate, so that's good as well. Okay, so you're getting 5 units against whatever the rebellion is. I think that those are 5 good units. They ought to be able to handle a rebellion. Spurt Mildew. I need to get you heading just ever westward. Go west, young man. You, Gruckmer, you need to catch up to Vigo. Correct me if I'm wrong, but none of these plagues give a public order, right? Nope, none of them have anything to do with public order. Okay, all right, that's fine. Okay, you, Urkathal, you are getting closer here. Probably still not close enough to attack next turn, although I don't know. It may be. Tamurkhan, Vigo, Golgast, Blisterkin, Spurt Mildew, Gruckmer, Urkathal. Okay, so everybody's moved. We've already burnt through all of our money. You're waiting for a rebellion. We can't really do any more building right now because we just don't have the money for it. Although this would be really nice to be able to upgrade. Maybe we should go ahead and do some diplomacy where we can get some money. Clan Ferric, you're at war with Kislev. Shadowgore Warherd, you're about ready to get wiped out, except that you're not actually at war with anybody. Well, that's interesting. I don't even know where you are, but how much money would you give me? 67. Okay, never mind. It's obviously not worth it. Oh, and then who else? Varg now. Wolfric, you are incredibly weak right now. How much would you give us? 7,000.
But today you are lucky.
Nah, let's take care of Grimgor before we bog ourselves down in wars with Reichland. Okay. I think then I think then we're going to go ahead and save the game. You've got a plague, that's fine. Okay, let's go ahead and count on this rebellion happening. I'm going to assume it's going to be a Cathay army, but I guess it could be Skaven. Let's find out. It's Cathay, okay. Alright, Eglixus Trolltooth. Oh, now you've decided to come back down and help out against Emmerich. Then why did you move northward a turn ago? Okay, this seems like a really bad idea here by Astrogoth, but you know, whatever, you do you. Although, I mean, you've got decent forces here. Well, so much for that idea. Like I said, it seemed like a bad idea. And then Emmerich, are you gonna... You are not gonna help out attacking that walled city. Interesting. And you're not gonna attack the walled city. You're gonna run away. That's clever. You had me fooled. Okay, Lokir is actually moving southward, so he might... Maybe there's another enemy down there that I'm not aware of. Or maybe he's moving towards the ocean to expand by ocean, which seems like a perfectly reasonable strategy for Lokir. And it looks like Clan Eshin is going southward as well, so that's good. That's fine. Maybe he's found an outlet for expansion. And finally, Grimgor did not declare war on us. Let's see how strong these armies are after the battle that he just fought against Astrogoth. Grimgor took a little bit of a beating. Still, he didn't really lose many units, it looks like, but he did take some damage. Still, not much of a victory for Astrogoth, for sure. Okay. Let's go ahead and take care. Okay, we got quite a few plagues spreading. That's good. That's what we like. Okay. Let's go ahead and take care of the rebellion right away. And then in the next episode, we'll launch the war against Grimgor. So you... Boom. Yeah, right. All we could see here are peasants. Seems like this should be pretty straightforward. Decisive victory. Oh, look at that. Lovely. Okay, and this is a weapon strength bonus. We're going to give this to... We're going to give it to the aspiring champions. Why not? Okay. Let's go ahead and fight the battle. Yes, I know we could auto-resolve it, and it certainly would normally kind of even be something I would consider, because it's pretty, I think it's going to be pretty easy for us to win this battle without really suffering too much in the way of casualties, but I've gone an hour now without fighting, and I'm eager to actually do some fighting. That's why I play this game. Okay, start deployment. Let's just get everybody right up here. Why not? Start battle, start moving forward here. Okay, they're going to use magic. The longer that we take to get there, the more magic they can use. So let's just move you forward. Winds of magic. We got lots and lots of reserve here. I think I'm actually going to do this. And you... Kargan the Crazed.
Chosen of
Let's just get you guys
the Plague Lord's wrath.
going straight into the enemy. Kargan, you can flank. I don't want you running straight into spearmen, even if they are just peasants.
Decompose.
Okay, that Rancid Visitation should go off quickly here. I would hope. There we go. So let's just go ahead and do this as well. Okay, that's good. Let's go ahead and debuff them, because why not?
They are charging! Maintain order! Become a stone, for they charge at us! Enemy incoming! Stand firm! They thunder towards the Emperor's Legion!
You can get around behind. And you can charge in on the enemy lord there. What is he doing? Where on earth are those peasant spearmen going? That's really strange. I have no idea what that's all about. Alright, let's go and do another stream of corruption. Seems reasonably effective there. Go ahead and move you forward. They're still? I've never seen that before. Let me know if you've ever seen this before, but that unit is just complete. Oh, now he's turning around. I guess he's just trying to flank. Okay, I don't love that you got bogged down. Come on, take care of business here, guys. Go ahead and do, what is this, 15, never mind. We're not going to do another Rancid Visitations. We're going to do another Stream of Corruption right here. And I bet you everybody will break here pretty soon. Stay on him. There we go, enemy lord down. Yep, I think that'll probably just about do it all. Everybody except that unit that took the long way around. Everybody just pile onto that unit for now. I'm a little curious if we've suffered any casualties at all. There we go, victory. We did not suffer any casualties at all, kind of what I expected. Alrighty, so not a ton of loot, but you know, we'll take it. I think we'll take the I don't know. I guess we'll take the favor. And did he... Oh, he actually retreated? He didn't get wiped out. Glittering scales. Okay, yeah, that's good. We'll take that. We'll take a magic item. Okay, so this is interesting now. There goes my timer. Can we reach him? Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and wipe him out. Okay, this time I am just going to go ahead and do the auto-resolve. And we actually lost. We actually suffered casualties with the auto-resolve. That's another reason to not do auto-resolves. Okay. Infections plus 38, that's fine. Got an Iron Curse icon out of it. We'll take it. Meanwhile then, spin our camera around here. Let's go ahead and give you your skill up. Guess we will give you Deadly Blade. So here's a question. Yeah, that probably, yeah, that didn't count as actually being an army, an army of Cathay. I don't think. So we didn't gain any fealty for it. All right. So you now are. You've got a little bit of time before you have to worry about another rebellion, but it is going to happen again probably eventually. So for the next episode then, we're going to leave it off, this one off here, but for the next episode, we're going to have this army only a couple of turns away from being able to get down here into Grimgor territory, probably come down towards Titan's Notch. And then you can actually reach this turn. We could actually go ahead and start the war this turn if we wanted to attack Grimgor this turn. Tamurkhan, you... Oh, so close, but not quite. Tamurkhan cannot quite reach Karak-Azorn. I think we want to launch a three-pronged invasion all on the same turn. So we want to take well, no, we'll do it this turn. Okay, so we're gonna launch an attack on Gorger Rock. We're gonna launch an attack on Blood Peak. We're gonna move Grimgor. I'm sorry, Grimgor. We're gonna move Tamurkhan up here to get ready to attack right there. Spurt Mildew, you are going to move into a position to be able to come down on Titan's Notch. It's just going to take you a little bit longer. Okay. I think we are ready for the great invasion of Grimgor. So please join us for that episode. And until then, thank you all so much for watching, and see you then.